So as you can see by the title of this video, you know what my thoughts are about this race. Complete and utter shit. It has been shit. And Kevin Harvick wins again, the 5th time in 12 races. First driver to do it since 1997 when Jeff Gordon did it. And of course that year, Jeff Gordon went on to win the championship. Will Harvick be able to do it? We will have to wait and see. Because we know this chase grid is a piece of shit. So yeah, when Gordon did that, Gordon had no chase to worry about. But yeah, utter shit race. Nothing literally happened in the race till about 30 to go. 30 to go is when shit actually started happening, when cars actually crashed. So yeah. I honestly missed the first 2 stages because of work. Thank God I fucking did, because I missed nothing. Except, well, stage 1 had a good battle between Harvick and Ryan Blaney. Stage 2, when Larson took the lead, he pulled away. Stage 3, Larson was pulling away in stage 3 again. Until the 30 to go, when Daniel Suarez blew a tire, and then Suarez hits Alex Bowman when coming down the track. After that, we had a pretty good battle between Larson and Kevin Harvick when Harvick took the lead. Then went around 20 to go, Blaney and Larson's wreck, because Blaney was side-by-side with Larson, and we all know what happens with these cars when you run side-by-side, with how shitty they are, that once you run side-by-side with these cars, you spin out, and that's what happened. Blaney got loose, got on Larson, and they both wreck. Blaney's night would be done. Larson would keep going. And if that's not enough evidence for you fans to prove it, how about with 14 to go? 4 wide between Harvick, Newman, Boyer, and Byron. Byron gets loose under Boyer and causes a massive 7-car accident. Byron almost went up and over, for fuck's sakes. But goddamn, that was a hard hit. Now, Newman was involved. Matt Kenseth, who was subbing in for Trevor Bayne, because Jack Roush is officially done with Bayne's incompetence as a driver. So Bayne is pretty much getting the walking papers. So yeah, Kenseth was involved. Chris Buescher, Ty Dillon. Of course, Kamikaze Games gonna like that Ty Dillon gets wrecked. And Newman was also in it. And yeah. Of course, you don't know why that wreck happened? Same reason as the Larson Blaney one. When you get side-by-side with somebody with these shitty cars, you get loose and wreck. That's what happened at Texas. That's what's happened at Kansas. And how fitting I called this race the MasterShit 400. Because that's what this race was. Shit. Luckily we're going to have a pretty good battle at the end between Harvick and Truex. But of course, 4 tires and clean air is God. So yeah, Harvick wins. And Larson actually comes all the way back from that damage to finish 4th. But how long will that finish? How long will those points stand for? Because Larson had a rear window mount break, and that's what happened to Harvick at Las Vegas. So you know what that means? Larson's getting a 25-point penalty. And if he doesn't, the fans are calling bullshit. Or they're going to call favoritism to Harvick. So, yeah. What can he do? What can you do? And of course, the big news this week is that NASCAR is officially for sale. So, yeah. And Brian France says they're for sale because of attendance issues. I wonder why. I know why there's attendance issues. That's not the only reason, right? There's more to that. The chase grid, the segmented races, the crappy races, the crappy cars, the gimmicks. It's trying to stop Jimmy Johnson from winning the championship at all costs. Bad driver development because of Kane Leach, Kyle Busch, etc., etc. And your incompetence as a fucking CEO, Brian France. You want to know why attendance has been slow? Simple. Shitty races equal shitty cars. I mean, shitty cars equal shitty races, but you get the idea. You want to know why? Why? You want to know what that has to do? Simple. Fans don't want to spend their hard-earned money going to races. Because if they're expecting a good race, they're going to get massively disappointed. Unless we go to a short track or a fucking road course. I don't know if we can really say anything about road courses yet. We don't go to one until June after Michigan. So yeah. But still. Like, goddamn. Like, the only race that gets sold out every year is either Darlington and fucking Watkins Glen. So, yeah. Like, Brian France, you have to be the worst fucking CEO and commissioner in all sports. You're fucking more shittier than Roger Goodell. You're more garbage than Gary Bettman. And somehow, some fucking way, you are more garbage than Vince McMahon. That doesn't happen by accident. That happens with skill. You are a fucking disgrace to NASCAR. You are a disgrace to the fucking France family. And this is what happens with your incompetence. You're now forcing to sell the business. To be honest, I hope Disney buys NASCAR. Because Disney has shares in Marvel and DC, and look how those companies have turned around. They made some real damn good movies. Honestly, I also hope Disney buys WWE to make that company great again. But yeah. So yeah. Brian France. I cannot wait for the day you are officially out of power. Been waiting for this day for a long time. The only way I keep watching in the next 2 years is if this sport magically gets better. But with your incompetence, that will never happen. Honestly, the truck race, it was actually pretty good. Kane Leach didn't win for a change. How about that? It was Noah Gragson. How about that? There we go. Truck race better than the cup race. And once again, Ty Dillon crashes. I was happy. I bet you Kamikaze Games is happy too. Because of that little civil war between Ty Dillon and Kamikaze Games. But yeah, Ty, maybe if you spend less time having beef with Kamikaze Games and more time focusing on your race cars, maybe you'll actually do good. Look at Kyle Busch, for example. Once Kyle Busch stopped focusing on his hater comments on Twitter and more time on his cars, Kyle was able to do good. Look what he did. 3 wins in a row. Maybe you can shock the world and shock Kamikaze Games. Or you can keep proving them right. Your choice. Because all your beef with Kamikaze Games does is show how much of a little bitch you are, Ty Dillon. Like, damn. You cannot take criticism, can you? You know, I guess this is what's wrong with today's society, though. Like, we're getting a bunch of pansies instead of fucking real adults. Get this for you, folks. I don't want to bash NASCAR. I don't. But you want to know why? Because I want this sport to succeed. I do. Sometimes, though, you gotta be hard. You gotta call them out. In order to make them successful. Sometimes they need to have a kick in the ass to wake the fuck up. And that's what we need to do to Brian France. We need to kick him in the ass and tell him to wake the fuck up. But it may be too late now. You never know. Of course, next week is the All-Star race. And that race, that means absolutely fuck all. Because all it's for is $1 million. The winner gets $1 million. And NASCAR's wondering how to make this race more important. I have a solution. Put points on the line, goddammit. Put points on the line. Give first place 10 points, second place 9, and so on, and award points to the top 10. But of course, that made too much sense for Brian France's useless ass. So you know what? Fuck it. Brian France will just listen to the ceiling fans in his office and come up with some stupid bullshit gimmick. Because Brian France's mind, he's like, oh, making bullshit gimmicks. They work with WWE. They should work with us. Well, guess what? That worked with WWE in the fucking 90s, the late 90s and early 2000s, with the Attitude Era. It ain't working with WWE now because they're so far down the fucking shitter and they're mediocre as hell. So maybe you should just stop copying. Alright? This is not professional wrestling, Brian France. This is fucking auto racing. Do you not understand what those words are? Auto racing. Race cars, not wrestling in a ring. Do you not get that, motherfucker? Damn it. But yeah, you know, Formula 1, I believe it's tomorrow. Spain, that race is probably going to be decent. Actually, what am I kidding? Formula 1 has almost little no passing. And Lewis Hamilton's on the pole, so he's probably going to win again. I believe IndyCar's racing this weekend at, I think it's the Indy Road Course, so that race is going to be good. So yeah, trucks are back next week at Charlotte, so that race will be good. As long as Kane Leach doesn't win. I'm not sure if Xfinity's back this week or not. I think Xfinity is like a standalone in Iowa, I think. Either way, it'll be good because there'll be no leeches. But yeah. I think I'm done with this rant. Fuck Brian France. This race gets a 1 out of 10. Garbage race. Only reason it gets 1 out of 10 is the battles between Blaney and Harvick early in the race. That little battle between Harvick and goddamn Larson. And a little mini battle between Harvick and Truex until tires and clean air made Harvick look like a god. And yeah, once again, Harvick keeps winning. So yeah, Brad, so much for Ford's being shit this year, right? Right? But yeah, I think I'm done. Hope everyone has a great day, and yeah, peace out.